Welcome to Earthy Goddess Mama. Hey Pisces, this is your weekly reading for 1st to the 7th of June 2020. I have the Osho Zen Tarot here today. Let's just see what wants to come through for you. You have ripeness, the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Earth, the 9 of Rainbows in the Osho deck. This is, just divine timing. Allowing in, it comes like this, patience. You're ripening, you're blooming into the, into this perfect, juicy, fully formed, whole expression of yourself, and it takes patience. Do not need to rush this. You do not need to rush anything. And this is about a relationship, a beautiful friendliness. Meeting each other every day with fresh eyes, experiencing each other deeply, fully, wholly in each moment. This is a really heart-centered connection. So what I'm hearing is that ripeness, it's patience just to see how this connection flows. I'm hearing it's really, really beautiful. There's a transformation. Wow, this is such a strong connection here. There's a transformation that's taking place here, a death to old ways of doing relationships, to understanding the individuality of the other person. There's a rebirth and such a deep reverence for that person, but understanding that to fully know someone, it takes a long period of time. But maybe with this full moon on the 6th, I feel it's a full moon in Sagittarius, a lunar eclipse. It's a very powerful energy for illumination. Be very careful of your communication. We have Mercury and beautiful, nurturing, compassionate Cancer. So, allow your communication to be intuitively guided. I'm hearing Pisces, which is not difficult for you. We have between worlds here. So I'm hearing that this relationship, you don't know if it's going to last forever, but you're understanding that the fruit is still ripening. There's patience that needs to be had in seeing where this goes. And you're feeling quite between worlds at the moment. But what I'm hearing is when you focus fully on your own well-being, becoming the most amazing creative version of yourself than constantly looking outside yourself for, the cards all got messed up. Constantly looking outside yourself to compare, not to compare, but to measure yourself against. I'm hearing it's about stopping, not needing this relationship to can't become something, because you already have a masterpiece in this moment. It doesn't need to be a particular way. Every relationship is so unique. And the relationship with yourself, you are the masterpiece that you're creating. This is the 9 of, on its own, this is what the 9 of Pentacles is all about. Loving yourself so much. Is allowing the whole of you to step out, allowing yourself to be seen within this relationship. Transparency, I'm hearing. There's a deep respect in this connection. It's such a strong connection, but this relationship doesn't have to look a particular way. You just need to meet it in each moment and see what it brings. Every connection is for our own growth. Yeah, it's continually, I said this before, continually seeing someone through the eyes of spirit is what keeps you heart-centered. Just going to allow one more card to come through before I read the Between Worlds card. Yeah, but there's a mask that's been worn here. There's a 7 of Swords. There's something hidden here, and I feel it's going to be illuminated on this full moon. There's a part of yourself that's been hidden, or you feel there's a deception here. There's some form of deception. Is it in your own mind? Are you sure, you know, you're not deceiving yourself? Are you listening to your intuition with regard to this connection? There's much to be celebrated. There's much to be celebrated here. But I mean, this could mean that maybe you're not going to be satisfied with one person. Yeah? That remembering that you're an infinite being having this temporary physical experience. There's still healing, I think, healing of social connections. I'm hearing, you know, you could be dealing with a Taurus or a water sign here, or a Scorpio, Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Taurus, or any earth sign actually. Yeah, or a Gemini. But this is allowing this relationship to bloom into what it wants to be. But there's some lying and deceit going on here. And a needing to sit with your demons. And really ask, it's come up before in the Capricorn's reading. So if you've got Capricorn in your chart, I just heard that I meant to mention this. Ask yourself why. Perhaps watch Capricorn's reading. The question is why you engage in the relationships the way you do, why you're drawn to relationships, why you're even in the particular relationship that you're in. There is a huge death and rebirth here, a transformation of this love connection. I think it's going from minor arcana to major arcana. So I feel there's a maturity. But it's going to take patience. And I think a lot of it comes down to self-deception, and then perhaps, you know, not really expressing the whole of who you are, keeping bits hidden. Okay, so we're between worlds. Transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land. The Oracle's message, between worlds, is where you let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you're not able to see what's ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. This transformational energy of Scorpio. So Wednesday, Thursday could be a really powerful time for you Pisces. The moon's in Scorpio. There's an ability for soul deep communication that can lead to healing and transformation. So yeah, just feel into that. And then that full moon on Saturday in Sagittarius. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery is not yours to understand. Weaves the web of life within the divine matrix of consciousness greater than our own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between worlds, you are invited to see with curious eyes of a child, glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. That's so beautiful. So relationship message, which is very important for this reading. This is a time to explore new energy between you and another. It is not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't know yet if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried, and we can see this here. It takes patience, to come to full ripeness, but there is some deep truths that need to be revealed. Firstly, to yourself, Pisces. Prosperity message. In your work, sometimes you try things that have worked for others, hoping that you too will be successful. When this symbol appears, it reminds you that sometimes the path of your prosperity is a gamble. Win or lose, you can learn much from what comes of your wager. It's a good time to bet on your skills and talents in new and different arenas. Remain curious, and with the right combination of timing and luck, you will stumble upon something golden that will be unlike anything you've known before. Yay. Beautiful Pisces. What an amazing reading. Have an amazing week.